was never very good at the drums, but hey-ho. So, I would like to start by thanking everybody for being here. It's amazing that so many of you could turn up to our special day, which is likely to be the best day of our lives. So... Likely to be. Kids being born might be pretty special, it might not be the, you know. So, if everyone would like to join me in a toast to everybody.
Everybody!
Yeah. I'm not an alcoholic, I just thought it'd be nice to start off with a speech. So...
He does lie.
Now for some thank yous, and we have had a lot of help, so there are plenty of thank yous. If you get bored at all, don't feel free to chat amongst yourselves. Please just fill your glass and drink in silence. That'd be good. People say that planning a wedding is in the top 3 most stressful things.
Shall I read it, Sam? It's right.
Yeah, it's fine. Having you next to me is annoying, you know. No, I think both of you know, you're going to egg each other on. Apparently, planning a wedding is one of the most stressful things you can do in life. I think the other thing is having a baby and moving house. However, I can speak on behalf of Sophie and myself that planning this wedding has been a complete breeze. Genuinely it has. Because we've had so much help from Ross and Mary. It's made it so straightforward. It's made it fun, actually. We've had so many times, good times, talking about what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, who's going to do what.
Was I there?
It was. Funny enough, I was about to say it was debatable if I was going to do a speech, wasn't it? And then we kind of went, oh, he has to. So I'm doing it, but we have had so much fun planning this, and I'm speaking on behalf of Sophie as well. She's had the best time planning it with you. We do slightly worry what you're going to talk about now, because the wedding has done.
How am I going to spend money?
Yeah, on better things, I'm bloody sure. Yeah. On a personal note, you both have been amazing to me since day one. Sort of, really. Actually, no, sort of. Mary has. No. Mary's been magic since day one. However, when I first met Ross, I don't know if you remember. Do you remember or not?
Don't drink much.
First day I met Ross, he was in the kitchen, up a ladder, changing a light bulb. Do you remember? Mary had met me at the front door, and we'd had a lovely hello, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. Was led through to the kitchen with Ross up said ladder. And he said, Simon, nice to meet you. And...
Brilliant. Very good.
And I said, oh, no, it's Sam, actually. And he came down that ladder with a little smile, which was an annoying little shitty smile. And, he tested me early, and I'd failed. Now, it does actually bug me still to this day that I could have quickly come back with, Russell, nice to meet you. And then me being on the back foot would have been you on the back foot, and then we'd have had a stalemate, and it would have been kind of, you know? Whereas I sat there during dinner thinking, he's got one over me, I'm not trying to, you know. So, yeah, that was that. Anyways...
I'll do that one. I'll do that one again, yeah.
It was a good one. Anyways, I soon got used to the Ross gags, and my fake laugh is now perfected. Oh! That's a good one, Ross. Yeah, no, it's not always. Sometimes they are witty or good, but a lot of times they're bollocks, and I smile and... Anyways, going back to that personal note, I've had many great times with you both. You are two of the kindest, warmest people I've ever met. You always have time for me. You always take an interest in my life. You always ask how I'm doing and what's going on, etc. I find that so special. So I want to thank you both for not only producing such a wonderful specimen, but You've just been so kind and so lovely, and we know how much effort you've put into the wedding with a few trips to France, and obviously a very generous contribution to everything today. It didn't happen by magic. You two are... So, I'd like you all to join me in a toast to Ross and Mary. This is going all right at the moment, right. Now, actually, there's a quick interlude. Jack and Alex.
Sorry, Ross, I just thought you might need one of those. I do.
Shit itself again. Wow.
Thank you, Roger.
You liked it though. And one person here. Jack and Alex, you are such lovely people. I speak about you a little bit later as well. But you are so reliable. You always welcome me into the family and made things so easy. For instance, with Jack, you had driven over 4 hours to the stag do. And he was sat where we were at the campsite having fun, and he heard that we'd broken down, Matthew and I and the best men, and he just got up straight away, drove an hour and something to get us, an hour and something back. There was no stress, no strain. You were good vibes and just sort of fixing a bad situation. So, and that's how, you know, that's... Whoa. To my mum and dad, which I couldn't say what I really wanted to say because it would have got deep and long, boring, and yeah, it would have been like, I'm sorry for this and I'm sorry for that and I'm sorry for that. So, I'll start with my mum. Thank you very much for your contribution to the wedding. The flowers, everybody. Oh. Woo! Yeah! The flowers look amazing. And I'm sure the photographs will be amazing. Gavin. No pressure. I'm sure they will be. They will be very good. If they're not, we won't pay them, so that's fine. Mum, you are such a kind and lovely person. Yes. And Alex, Matthew, George and I, we are so thankful that you're our mum. There is more. There is more. It's amazing how champagne makes your eyes go a little bit spiff. And if you need glasses and you don't wear them, it's a fucking killer. I know, that's it, thank you very much. That's why she's my bride. There you go. I know I wasn't always the easiest kid to look after. I was a bit of a shit at times. People... No, I was a pain in the arse. But, no, I was actually, to be fair. I was a real pain in the arse. No, I thought I projected that fairly well. Sorry, project. I was a pain in the arse. Is that better? Yeah. I was a real arsehole. Is that better? Yeah. I was an annoying kid. I think I was good a lot of the time, but then I was annoying, wasn't I? So much so that I was. Mum and her friends called me Sam the Sod, didn't you, really? That was kind of my nickname, Sam the Sod. And I was like, here he is. And I thought that was cool when I was younger, but I put you through a lot. Happily, you braved through it. And I mean that, though. I mean that. It's like, I'm fucking thankful you braved through it. It was amazing that you did. You've always looked after me, and you've always looked out for me, haven't you? We have an extremely close bond these days. Bond, that was meant to be, not blonde. And I'm taking off you so well. And I'm just so thankful that you are my mum. I love you very much. I'm reading. I love you very much. And I'm sure that the Mrs. Emery, the new Mrs. Emery, will be as amazing as the old Mrs. Emery.
Definitely old.
You know what? Annoyingly. Can I quickly just say my speech actually doesn't have old. I took that out and I switched it in with the original Mrs. Emery because that's more, you know. So, and I'm sure the new Mrs. Emery will be as great as the original Mrs. Emery. Now, to the bridesmaids. Which I need to read, because I didn't write. Now, to the bridesmaids, and the lovely flower girl who is no longer here because she's gone off to do better things. We thought it was a good time here. She's like, fuck it, I've got better shit to do. She's doing gymboree with the bulls, and yeah, she's having a great time. Anyways, I shall start with my sisters and my beautiful niece Lily, who's no longer here. This from the heart though. Reading it, but I meant it. You three do always put a smile on my face. I'm so lucky to have you as sisters who look after me as much as you do. Why are we laughing? This is deep stuff. Deep shit. This is deep shit. I mean this. I'm pissed on reading it. But I mean that. Like, you have looked after me. I don't read very well. We know this. I have written this. I just don't read very well. You three always put a smile on my face. I'm so lucky to have two sisters who look after me as much as you do. I appreciate everything you've done for me, especially lifts in the car. Ba-boom. Good one, because I don't drive. Everybody, I don't. Cool. I love you both very much, as does Sophie. So happy you're all so close to us. It's great. I saved a little thing from old time. Alex, as I said earlier, amazing to have someone like you in my life. You and Jack have been brilliant to me, especially as you guys had a family really before I joined. And I kind of mixed it up a little bit with my edge, my slurring.
What's he talking about?
But thanks for putting up with me. I know I'm annoying shit, I appreciate it. And that's not what I've got written down, you see. I've ad-libbed that, that's good. There you go, thank you very much.
Samuel, the original.
There you go. I am the massively annoying shit. Here we go. Okay. To the bridesmaids.
Yes, please.
Get looks now, get it right. Faye, Hannah, Helen and Leah. As I'm sure you know, Sophie just loves you girls. You've been brilliant friends to her for many, many years. And I know she values your loyalty, reliability and trustworthiness. But most of all, she just has the best time with you girls. And laughs and laughs and laughs and laughs and laughs when she's in your company.
Surely.
I don't read very well, so I just saw laughs and I just went with it. Yep. You also seem to put up, actually, I was going to add something to this earlier. The next bit is all about how you put up with her ability to be late for everything.
Yes, we have.
Yes, you bloody have. What time did the wedding start today, someone? About 20 past 2. 20 past 2. Yeah, 20 past 2. I've been here since 1:45. 2 o'clock I got told, 10 past I was thinking, sod it, I'm going to leave. I work in sales, we have meetings, and it's after like 10 minutes you think, sod it. If they're not here now, they don't want to do a deal, you leave. And after, 10 past 2, I was actually thinking, the door's open, I'm out of here.
But, right.
I was also thinking Bushy Park's got a lot of Pokemon, and I'm a level 19. And if I went out there right now with James, who's he's got Dragon Knight. He's got Dragon Knight. Anybody? He's got Dragon Knight. I think I'd get a few now and get some points. But anyways. Bridesmaids, Sophie absolutely adores you. I love you all as well. Weirdly, You look after her, you make her laugh, she has the best time with you, she trusts you beyond belief, you are her best mates in the world, and I'm so glad that she has girls like you in her life. We spoke about the hen do briefly, didn't we? We didn't get into specifics. Oh, that's a hard word for me to say. Pacific, that's an ocean. Specifics. But I heard about a hunk in the trunks.
Matty!
There you go. And I'll tell you what, though, quickly, I bet she fucking wasn't late for that, was she? I bet she was straight in. Yeah. I bet she was. So, again, alcoholic. Can we all raise a toast to that?
Yeah.
Right, mate.
To the bridesmaids! Is this the worst groom speech ever, out of interest? It's pretty bad, isn't it? It's pretty bad, or what? I'm having a great time. Yeah, good. If you're having a good time, I'm having a great time. Other people look at me like, sit down. All right. It's my day, all right, and I'll have my day. Okay.
Your big day.
There you, thank you. Yeah. To my ushers. Whoop, whoop, whoop. My army of ushers. There you go. Most people laughed when I said I had sort of 7 ushers, 3 best men, 8 ushers, 7 ushers, 3 best men. They said that's too many. I said, nah, it's not. You know, it's the right amount. It's my wedding. I have what I want. So it's great. That's all ad-lib, by the way. That's obviously not worked. Guys, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. Howard and Jack. I love Howard! No, honestly, I've got them all written down, but Howard and Jack and my cousin Mike and Sophie's cousin Fred and my little brother Jack and Mike and Lloydie. They're the ushers. I've got Mike, cousin Mike and Mike. No, I've got them in there. Thank you very much for just being my boys and having my back. And when I'm making a twat of myself like now, normally you come and save me. However, nope. Yeah, okay. Minus a few points for today, but thank you very much for being there most of the time. So let's have another toast quickly to the ushers. Thank you very much to the ushers. To the ushers. Oh, the ushers. Welcome. To Howard. Woo! Love Howard. Oh man. I thought I was gonna deal with this quite well. This actually reminds me of A levels. It does. That's ad-lib as well. I thought I was going to do quite well in my A levels. Yeah. Rehearse this and that, revise that and that. I went into the exam. You read the first few questions, you think, "Fuck, I don't know." And you kind of you write shit down, don't you? But then you think, anyway, got through them. So yeah, no, it's good. Is that a pat on the leg, like shut the fuck up, or no? I'm making it good for them, all right? So, to the best men. My 3 best men, my 3 wise men. Again, like I've said before, thank you so much for everything you guys have done in my life. Jeez. Matt, since the day I was born. Tom, since the age of 3, 4, I've put up with your shit. But thanks for being there. James, 14, 15. That's when you got cool and I helped? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But no, I'm very lucky that I do have my big brother, guy I knew from the age of 3, and James, who I knew from secondary school. But I don't mean like some kid I met when I was 3. He's been in my life. I've known Tom for 27 odd years. That's amazing. You guys you are always there for me. Whatever the problem, I can always talk to you, and you'll always have time for me. But you still went through. You always help me out. That's why they're the best men you're not. But yeah, no, keep talking, but it's fun. I just want you to know I do love you. I love you dearly, all 3 of you. That's why you are the 3 of you together. I could not separate. I absolutely adore all 3 of you and what you do for me. You're my boys. So can I have a cheers for the best men, please? And the ushers! Oh, that finishes my speech, I think, doesn't it? So... No! You losers. As much as you wish... No, come on! You must have bought that as a gag, wasn't it? Surely. You've got to speak about her, haven't I? No, you all bought that gag very quickly. The last person I would like to speak to is my beautiful wife. Sophie Emery now. I was about to call you Sophie Jones again. The best thing about that is that Leah, wherever you are, Leah,
Yeah.
Can't call her Jones anymore. You have to call her Emery or something. Can't call her Jonesy. Doesn't work. Ain't legal, mate. You have to say Sophie or Emery. If you call her Emery, I might say, what's that? You know, so there's no more Jonesy. I can't hear you, actually. I can't hear you. It's echoes. Acoustics don't work. I'm speaking, you're not. So, Sophie. God. I've written it down, but I could say a number of different things about you. Yeah, yeah. You look absolutely stunning. I don't need it. No, I don't need it. I knew you would. I knew you would, because you are a stunning, absolutely gorgeous girl. Some people in here know how we met. Some people don't. It was such a chance meeting, wasn't it? It's crazy, really. I've written loads of stuff down. I've screwed it up. I'm going.
Oh God.
I'm going Eminem with a freestyle. But no, it was. Sophie and I met on a Friday night in a pretty dodgy club in Kingston. And I was on my way out with Tom. Tom was saying, let's go home, I'm bored, I'm tired, this is shit. And I said, okay, fine. So I was following Tom out the door. That's how I follow him out the door. And I just happened to look left. And as I looked left, I'm looking at you, Ron. That's a bit weird. I'm looking at my uncle. Hello, Uncle Ron, love you. But I looked left and I saw these beautiful blue beacons. They're her eyes, by the way. She wasn't wearing a big blue dress. No, they were her eyes. And I went, and that's me tapping Tom's shoulder. I went, and he went round and went, yeah. And I went, we should stay here for a little bit longer. And he said, shall we? And I said, yes, we shall, is what I said. We shall. So we went back to the bar and we had a few more drinks. And he said, why? And I said, because I've seen a little... I was gonna be rude there, but yeah. I've seen a girl. I was gonna say I've seen a gremlin, but it wasn't true. I've seen a girl, and I think she looks amazing. I know. I was in free flight. Don't worry. I was just being me, the kind of guy that annoys you that you love. And so Tom said, "Okay, we shall stay." Didn't you? We shall stay a little bit longer. I'm over soon. And yeah, it's good. Come on, buddy. So we went outside, and as I got outside with my beer, Sophie was talking to a tall blonde guy. And I thought, ooh, this is awkward. She's got a boyfriend. And I thought, well, tall blonde guys. Not many people like tall blonde guys. They like tall guys. So I waited a little bit, and the chat ended. I don't know if you remember. It ended. It was. And I said...
Do you remember?
Do you remember? And I just came in with that quick kind of, hi, I'm Sam. And you were like, oh, hi, Sam, what are you up to? And we talked. And you worked in PR, and I worked for my dad's paper. And so I think I said I owned the paper. Fuck it. You own it, I own it. It's kind of, what's yours is mine, Your company, me company. It's all good. And we had a great chat. And we dated for several weeks, and I knew early doors that I was going to marry you. It annoyed me, actually. It did annoy me. I was, oh gosh, she's the one, isn't she? I'm too young to find the one. And the first thing I said to Sophie was, do you want a boyfriend? She said, I don't really want a boyfriend. Yeah. And I said, and this is actually lovely. And I said, why not? And what she said was, I don't want to get in relationships, and I'm not sure I want to get married because my mum and dad are so happy in their marriage that I'm not sure I will ever have anything like that.
I did.
Fucking proved her wrong, didn't I? That's a really good one for me as well. So we dated for a while, and yeah, as I say, I knew straight away you were the one for me. Sophie Jones, or Sophie Emery, I should say. You are the most lovely person I know, It sounds weird, actually. I wasn't gonna say this, but I am gonna say this. You remind me of my mum so much, which I know it sounds really kind of. I know, yeah, but I know it sounds weird, but it's so true. I can't get away from it.
Oh God!
My mum is the kindest, loveliest, most fun person you can know. My mum is a legend. You know, you are. I adore her, and the way you are with everything, you are perfect. I think after all, you see a girl for a few months and half your mates and most of your family prefer your girlfriend to you, you know you're onto a good one. That's what I said, yeah, that's what, all my mates, okay, yeah. So I'm going to stop there, I'm going to put you all out of misery. So I'd like to raise a toast to to Sophie. To Sophie. Sorry. Get away from me. Sorry.